Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it might be for you, and welcome back to our DayZ Hardcore One Life Challenge. It's been a little while since we caught up with Roy with his broken leg, and it's still not looking great. Morning is breaking in Chernarus, so I do appreciate it's a bit of a dark start to the episode, but bear with it. Another 10 minutes and it'll be daytime. It's being compacted really by this level 2 pain and this broken leg. It's a weird one. We've got the medication to cure level 2 pain, but we haven't got a syringe to inject it into our boy Roy. We have found a pair of gloves in the little summer camp sheds. Gloves which have fingertips. So for the meantime, at least, Roy can do a bit of dipping. And then we've got some rags. There's no point in me making a torch, because as you'll see, the matches are damp. So even if and when we catch a fish, we're going to have to carry it with us. And we're not going to be able to cook it until either the matches dry out or we find another way of starting a fire. Bit of a tricky start. And I haven't gone into the Discord, I haven't contacted anyone to ask them, how long does it take a broken leg to fix itself on this server, even with a splint? How long does it take for level 2 pain to go away on its own? I'm thinking maybe once the leg is fixed, the pain will go away, the red foot symbol will go away. I've walked all the way from these little sheds down here to do some fishing without passing out, but I'm thinking if we go uphill towards the industrial, towards Orlevets, which is where I want to go next, Roy might struggle. We may be passing out a couple of times. At least morning is breaking. And the visibility is going to get a little bit better, even though it's blurry. But if you know Chernarus well, you'll know we are miles away from the nearest medical. And our best chance of getting the syringes we want are either bin dipping or going to Berezino Hospital. Now, there may be some rubbish tips and bins up in the industrial at the top of this hill. Now we've got tips on the fingers of the gloves. Maybe we get lucky and find a syringe that we can then use to inject level 3 pain meds, which might it will get rid of the blurred vision, and it might enable us to walk with a little less grunting. But if you look at the sleep and you look at the food, they're the priorities, which is why we're fishing at dawn. I was hoping we'd get a quicker catch, because dusk or dawn fishing is supposed to be quicker. Let me know in the comments as well, without me watching the last episode of Roy back. When we broke the leg, did I happen to have some Propidol on me? Like a level 3 pain injector? Or has he always been struggling with this level 2 pain? It feels like it's just all of a sudden returned, like the pain medication has worn off or something. So let me know in the comments if that is the case. It looks like we've got something. Oh, it's a big juicy fish, which is nice. We're going to keep the hook. I'm going to break this down immediately. We're just going to take one fish with us. I don't think we've got room in the bag for it though. I think we're going to have to carry it. Let's make the rope belt again. We can put the knife back on that. And I haven't even given you a look at the stats yet. Travesty. We also picked up a new hunter vest with 2 extra slots, best insulation. And I picked up some pristine pants and a pristine face mask. So we did okay out of that. You can just about make out the huts now. The little summer camp. There we go. 12, 10, 22, 10, 12, 20, 15. Looking good. Apart from the broken leg. Not so good. We've still got the screwdriver, we've got bits and pieces. See, I don't want to drop any of this. Well, the GPS could go. The feathers could go over there. The knife goes back on there. We could drop the bolt, mind. See if I butcher this now. Oh, I've got to put it on the ground, haven't I? Where is it? Bro, the blurred vision. Whoa, whoa. Here we go. if we have to drop the GPS, that's fine. I mean, if we have to drop the crossbow, I barely used it. It's taking up a slot on our back. It's heavy. In fact, we've got to go uphill and face all that cardio with a broken leg. We could do with a bit of extra stamina, probably. Although the stamina bar looks good. That'll soon change. Hunting knife goes down to 1. No, stays pristine. Oh, and we're up a level already. Look at this, Roy. Oh, look at this. They're little skinny fillets. So we can keep the crossbow. Hunting up to 16. Doesn't give us a boost on anything. Now, I think... Don't need to take the sticks with us. We can get more. We can move somewhat freely. I just worry about him passing out. 4 or 5 people on the server when I jumped on. And as you can see, it was very early hours in the morning when we jumped on. Let's give you a quick recap of the meds. See, we've got some good stuff, but no syringes for all this good stuff, which would sort out our pain in a jiffy. So this is going to be the first test for Roy today, apart from fumbling his way around. Let's make sure this is loaded if we have to go to action. It is loaded, got 3 bolts in the bag as well. There was nothing else valuable here. So yeah, his first challenge was fumbling around in the dark, looting these, realising the matches were damp so I couldn't get a torch done. So I waited for dawn to break for you guys really, because the visibility was shocking anyway with this pain and broken leg. And we've caught a fish, so at least we've got some food on us. We can't cook it at the moment though. Until we find a source of getting the fire going. I'm assuming over time these will dry. They're in our best insulated item of clothing. But this is going to be painful because this little trip, the gradient of the hill gets steeper and steeper. As we start approaching, there's a little deer stand on the right. I can just make it out in the distance. Definitely want to hit that up. We might get some dry matches. We could keep them separate from the damp ones. I mean, a heat pack wouldn't be terrible. Another blade wouldn't be terrible. We had to ditch the sickle just to keep our hands free. And I forgot where I dropped it in the dark. And there we go. There's our first higher state of unconsciousness. Oh, poor Roy. He's actually in a decent position when it comes to gear, meds, other than a syringe. He's now got tips on the gloves. They're badly damaged, but they're going to allow for a little bit of bin dipping. It's this leg. What's with the doctor leg? I could control walk, but look how painful that would be. It's painful enough hobbling like this, let alone tiptoeing up the hill. I think once we get up the flat, he'll be okay. He was passing out before when we were going uphill towards the summer camp, so I think it's the gradients that he struggles with. So this next 10 minutes or so could be painful. Painful viewing. I do apologise. There's no frills. It's warts and all. This hardcore one life run. As we live vicariously through Roy's trauma. But this broken leg, I'd love to go back to the last episode. See, when did we break the leg? How many minutes in? And now we're 9 minutes in to this episode. Is it a full hour with a splint on? It doesn't even tell you if the splint is damaged or needs redoing. Has he got a double broken leg? I don't think so. Surely not. Is it worth trying? Did they break both my legs? Imagine he's walking around with one broken leg splinted up and the other one is not. Oh, I shouldn't be using those gloves either for that. I mean, it's a bit of a waste of 3 rags, but do you know what? I'll try anything for our boy. Anything. I can't even carry the splint as a spare unless I carried it in my hands, so this is just for science. Nah, He hasn't got 2 broken legs. There's no option to fix the fracture. So that was a waste, but I think worth it. Worth checking. Well, at least we've got to the deer stand. This better be worth it. We can't sleep. We're in too much pain. So that would be an obvious, ridiculous position to be in if it drops the red sleep. And nothing. Wonderful. Slide down the ladder miraculously with our broken leg. Perfect game, folks. Perfect game. Alright. Last little bit now of the hill, Roy. Once you get through these trees, you can see in the distance, you should be able to see the crane of the industrial. I'm not sure about wheelie bins, trash cans. Probably. I've probably never looked at them before in a bin dipping sort of way. But I wouldn't be surprised if a little industrial site like this has got some bins, piles of trash we can go through. Maybe we utilise the crossbow and try and get some nice easy kills for Roy. But then, if he clusters, you've got to pull out the pipe wrench. We could be in a whole world of pain again. But here we go. Have a little nap, Roy. I do think it's going to help searching this industrial, though. We might get a flare. We might get a lighter. I'm thinking ahead for cooking. Orlevets itself will have bins. There's another little industrial with a guard shack, garages. Garages might be worth searching for some spare gloves. You turn yourself around, Roy. I'm pretty sure we were going uphill. If you could fall face first next time you pass out, that would be great. Luckily it's daytime. This would have been horrific if we'd have pushed on in the night time with no light source and then kept passing out and throwing our sense of direction everywhere. That would have been grim, to say the least. Let me know in the comments, though, what you think of Roy's decisions so far. The decisions to push this way. What we're hoping to find. Or maybe you're saving yourself to the end because you want to see the full episode before commenting. And this should be going up Wednesday. You should be watching this Wednesday the 21st, the day I'm actually recording it. So we couldn't do any last week with the house move. And then it's going to be back to back. If all goes well, I'm hoping to record another one back to back and put that up on Sunday for you. So we'll, in effect, be caught up then with Roy. I'm struggling to make out the crane. I really don't want to go wrong with this one. Here we go. Here we go. We went slightly more to the right than we would have liked, but at least this is now no longer uphill. So surely Roy should be okay in terms of passing out. That's my theory. We were wandering around that summer camp. No, there we go. Theory disapproved. A syringe in a pile of trash would be so clutch now. Is Cerasol... I'm pretty sure Cerasol is food poisoning, actually. This is a hardcore challenge, so I am not bringing up the Siberian Medical Guide on a second monitor or any shenanigans like that. We will be full... trying to remember what is the level 3 pain meds if we find a syringe and suck it at sea, really, even if we give Roy a slight overdose for science. There's another little pond there as well if we'd wanted to fish. Right, okay. You might want to head towards that big crane there. That's the one, Roy. There you go. We were looking at the other little bit of industrial. We don't want to miss this one out. This one's got a police guard shack. Maybe a flare? A flare is pretty much treated as police loot on most servers. I also don't want to miss a pile of trash that could be just outside. There's the pond that I was thinking of. Good God. This blurred vision. It's doing bits to our Roy. Let's stay on the road. Goodness. Was that something lying in the middle of the road then, before we passed out? Oh my God. I mean, peak content. But I tell you one thing we won't see in the comments is the comment, this doesn't look hardcore. been unconscious, what, 5 times in the first 15 minutes? We're averaging one every 3 minutes. Luckily, he doesn't pass out for long. Somebody could come along and do unspeakable things. It's just a bush in the middle of the road. I know, and I said it earlier, I know I could control walk it. But, knowing me as you do, patience of a saint. Yeah, not gonna do that. What's this? Big stone. We have got stones. A stone. What are these matches looking like? Oh, they're dry. The matches are dry. So we could stop and have a little fire somewhere. I've got a little spot in mind. It's quite a way away from here, but just to kill some time and cook the fish. I'm getting my big pipe out. Pause. There's a wood pile there. I thought it was a bin. I got excited. Excited for bins. Osama bin dipping. Christ. Maybe we get one of those areas where we've been getting really lucky. I'm not going to go up the stairs and check the layer cake or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we're going to go anti-clockwise because there's a lot of sheds this direction. Is this a pile of trash? Yes. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. 16.5 minutes in. Bit dippers out there. You get what you want. A little bit of bit dipping. Rummaging. Roy the Rummager. It was never proven, it was thrown out of court. Hoodie. Plenty of, look at that, best insulation. Low insulation, because we went trudging up the hill through bushes and stuff. Soaking pants, so we might as well switch up for a bit of comfort. Extra slot as well, I think. Really hope if zombies are here and they attack, we've got the timing down today. And actually coming up here in the morning without having to carry a light torch and draw them all onto us like moths. It's pretty nice. Oh shit, do you know what? I could hear him. Oh, you son of a bitch, he knocked me out with whatever he threw. Knocked me down to chunked health. What a throw that was. Who's this? Who's the guy with the arm? I could hear something and I thought I can't see a zombie. There he is, crawler. Another good reason to have the crossbow. The crawlers. We're still losing health, 2 down arrows. I hope he's not on us like someone performing unspeakable acts while I'm unconscious. Come on, man. The zombies roofied me. Come on, man. We've now got a hematoma. We seem to be perpetually unconscious here. This is not good. He must have hit us with something good. That must have been a crowbar to the temple. Roy went down like a sack of spuds. Referee. It was a crowbar. It was a crowbar. Oh, the legs. The legs. What? Oh my god, he knocked the splint off me. Thank god that landed. Thank the Lord that landed. Please tell me I can refix this. We've gone into red sleep, ladies and gents. Oh, this is incredible. Surely this is going to reset the timer on the leg break. Is that what happened before? Did we get the splint knocked off us before? And are we 2 downward arrows because of the red sleep? Are we now dying to exhaustion? I wonder. 1 downward arrow now, which is still not good. We cannot... Oh, now the arrow's gone up to health. Oof. We cannot sleep. Let's just try it for science. But I know what it's going to say. You feel so bad you cannot sleep. Of course. Got to search him. He might have a light source, so at least we could get on top of the hunger. Oh my god, this guy's stacked. Unbelievable, the crawler. And I've got to say, if it was me having a guess, cards on the table, I was a betting man, resetting the fracture because the zombie knocked the splint off our leg. That's got to reset the timer, hasn't it? Surely that would make sense, which is shocking. Oh, look at this. Log storage, that's sick. That's very cool. Well, at least the health's going up. I'm really concerned about the leg now, though. The lack of sleep. Our visibility is just going to get worse and worse. If that gets flash in sleep, I think we get, like, tunnel vision. Our eyes will be like piss holes in the snow. Shanka? Huge upgrade on the headwear. A syringe now in a bin is a must, I think, for survival. I'm going to put it out there. I think Roy's days could be numbered if we do not get a syringe. Can't see any, like, bins. There's more chance of there being bins down the road in the other industrial, and then Orlevets itself will have plenty. And we even get to Orlevets, though. Just going in here just to check with the tab, because our visibility is so poor, I didn't want to miss something. We're not going to get a syringe in there. There's no point checking. I'm just going in here to check for a flare. I don't care about anything else. Even if they had an M4 in there, it's not going to help us. We've got to trudge our way down the road then. Did we get a flare? Why wouldn't there be a first aid kit? There is a gun there as well. Look. We'll take it. We got 380 as well. We got one bullet, I think. Why wouldn't there be a first aid kit in the police station? The police hut, whatever you call it. Well, if it all gets too much for Roy, he can go out like a champ now. On his own terms. What else is here? More gloves, fingerless. We can make rag ones, just the same, really. Once ours go, we can make rag. Chest holder, don't need it. It would be instead of the vest, and we want the insulation from the vest. Oh my god, I hope it doesn't reset the clock on the leg fracture. If it does, and say it's an hour to fix itself while splinted, we've now started that clock again. It's an absolute disgrace. I feel like it would be just Roy's luck that 4 people on the server for the only person with a car or a truck to come through and run us over now. That would probably typify the run. If it doesn't restart the clock on the fracture and say it takes 45 minutes, this splint could fall off at any time. The pain would hopefully then go away or would only last another 5 or 10 minutes and then we can sleep. But these are all massive ifs, buts and maybes. We've still got a little bit of a trek to get down to these garages, which I'm pretty sure have got bins around them, as has the red tin roof and the other little bit of industrial up the road there. Here we go. He's back in the passing out phase. Nice, Roy. Nice. Bite in the gravel. Just, what are you... Like a Native American. What he's doing, he's just dropping to the floor, listening for caravans. Listen. Can you hear anything, Roy? Nothing? Oh, there you go, see? Roy was concerned. He dropped to the floor. He could hear the zombie crawling along. That's great. Tanking. Tanking the bolts. We love that. You Motherfucker. You've got to be joking. What are you doing, Roy? Fucking hell. Not the position to be doing this, really. Not really the position to be faffing about, Roy. Let's see what your boy's got. Maybe he's got food on him? A tin we could open? Please. Of course. I'm glad you dropped to the floor there, Roy, and listened out for that crawler. We wouldn't have heard him coming anyway, otherwise. Plus, Roy, playing dead, playing possum, the crawler went straight past him. I mean, you don't get to this age, this experience, with that beard, without knowing a few tricks, eh, Roy? What a champion. Okay, it took you 3 improvised bolts to put the zombie down, but we're not judging. It seems to reload quite quick, the crossbow. I didn't think we were going to be able to get another bolt in there before they were upon us, probably removing the splint again, which would have been grand. Okay, so the garages are by here, because they're parallel to this lot. There are zombies, I can see them in the field. I'd rather them run towards us, because I'm hoping then we can just clobber them around the head with the pipe. Give them the old one tap of love. We're certainly not going to be jumping any fences in this current state. I just feel if they get one slap on us and it knocks us out, we'll drop the splint again. They'll slap the splint off us. Will it be a reset all over again on the timer? I'd love to know in the comments if anybody knows, without cheating. Don't cheat. Try not to go on the Discord, only if you've had it yourself and you've played DZM, DayZ Meltdown. Have you had a meltdown like Roy? Have you been involved in an apocalypse type accident? No win, no fee. Dial 6969 420 420 now for a free, no obligation quote. Unbelievable. How many syringes do we normally see on intents? We haven't found... No, we haven't found one, have we? In Roy's long, distinguished life? Christ on a bike. Can we get a bit of peace around here? Oh, there's a bin. Oh my god, can you imagine the first bin of the day? Wields a syringe. Hiking pants. I mean, a battery? That's pretty good, actually. Oh, I didn't even know you could put items inside the clothing, the undershirt. I'm sure that wasn't a thing before. I'm gonna put the matches there. Surely them. Hang on, no. I need the matches on my back. And let's put the battery in the GPS even though we're not using it. Let's just be sensible. What don't I want breaking? My hooks. 100%. We don't want the hooks being ruined by a zombie slapping us in the face or smashing us with a crowbar from 20 feet whilst crawling. Like that other legend. Is this a pile of rubbish as well? Oh my god. Ambassador, you are spoiling us. God damn it. Come on, use the syringe. The syringe of dreams. Feel like a junkie at Swansea train station. Come on! Nurofen! No! I'm not going to say no, but we are going to say no. This is a disgrace. We've not got Nurofen already. That is not going to touch the sides, is it? Let me just, for science. Oh, come on, bro. See, level 1 pain, level 2 cold. It just makes Roy feel better. He's got minimal pain relief. Minimal. I want to check the garages for the gloves, because the gloves are going to go soon. With all the dipping we plan on doing. Alright. We got wooden boxes to check. Keeping an eye on these. Oh, look at that leather sewing kit. Oh, hang on. The boots are okay, they're soaked, but I was going to use them on the boots if they were in bother. Can I put a glow stick on my bag? Nah, it's not the type of bag, is it? While we've got room for it, though, I'm going to take it. Because if our matches are damp and we can't get a improvised torch going in the future, it's something, isn't it? Glow stick. Not a lot, but it's something. Little old tire iron. Okay, let's go. Where's the gap in the fence, bro? Because we ain't climbing nothing. Could try and go wide and avoid the zombies. Feel a fight up here is inevitable, though, at some point. And if I fire a bolt off and miss, I'm just going to lose that bolt, because I'm not going to be able to find it. If I connect, or even if I don't connect, it probably won't drop. Come on, we'll take you on with a broken leg. Oh, shit. Okay. Got away with that one. Thought she was going to be a one-tap. Nice shoes. Nice dry shoes. Treat yourself, Roy. Stay on the road, but not too close to any potential botherers. See what we got up here. I think minimum we've got a few rubbish piles here. Behind that green guard shack, I've got a feeling there's a bin or two. Don't get your hopes up. Don't get too excited. Our cardio's gone down a chunk as well since we started. Not surprised, really. It's all downhill from here. That might not be metaphorical. That might not be geographical. Might mean more. Tell me more. No. God damn it. Oh, so I can see the bins, but I've got to check this first. This is more log storage, isn't it? What's with this then? What's this? A voyage to Arcturus. Why don't we go on a voyage to D's? These nuts? God damn it. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. Like the red light district of bins over here. Look at this. Teasing me in. Look at this window here. The bins dancing for Roy. Oh good. An old Babylonian version of the Gilgamesh epic. Put it back in the bin. What are you saying? Syringe? Oh, bro, come on. You're having a laugh. This is actually something we need as well. Red. Flashing. Sleep. Bruh. This is not good. Actually, full health as well, ironically. Oh my god, a journey to the center of these nuts. Come on, man. I'm not even going to bother going in there. I'm only looking up here for more bins and rubbish piles. And then we're going to cut downhill towards the hunting feeder stand. What's that? A fedora, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can see another rubbish pile. Pretty sure you could be anywhere and you can get these syringes. I've had bins before. Syringes from bins outside of residential houses, nowhere near hospitals. So I'm pretty sure they can spawn anywhere in these rubbish piles or bins. Look at that. Yellow water there. The water we've got is muck, pure muck. And I don't think we have chlorine tabs. There is a well in Orlevets, not a million miles away. Nope, no chlorine. Could get hydration from the fish. I mean, I don't think you recover any sleep as such. Excuse me. IRL tickler. Oh, have a little sleep. Oh, he's sleeping while he's unconscious. Look at this. The tactics from Roy. He's like a Navy SEAL. Just delving, digging into the PTSD of his past. And just remembering. Oh, nice little tip I had. When I was in Nam. We used to break our own bones so we would pass out, catch up on a few Z's. What a legend. Stops the flash in sleep. Something right out of the textbooks there. The Viet Cong were creeping up on us. I was starting to pass out from exhaustion, so I snapped my own tibula. That did the trick. Oh shit, now we're awake though, Roy. Nice day for it though. Not sleeping in the dirt. In the rain. Right. Gradient is in your favour here now, Roy, as we head towards... I'm hoping we can find this little summer camp thingy-majiggy. I'm thinking we might do a fire, you know. We might cook the fish on a long, sharpened stick. If our match is still dry. We've been in the dirt so long. I thought we might have gotten wet again. Pause. I think I'm going in the right general direction. Sunrise is in the east. Yeah, Orlevets is that way. Pretty sure. I don't want to miss it because you never know what will be in this little hunting stand. And maybe we do a fire to the side of it while it's dry and it's not raining. I mean, it's open. There it is. My God. Blurred vision just picked it up then. Distance. I wonder if some DayZ Meltdown regular is looking at the screen now thinking, what is he doing? I wish they'd put it in the comments if they are. Like, could I have done anything else other than find a syringe? This broken leg. I can only assume it resets every time the splint gets knocked off your leg because we've had it now. Cumulatively, I'm pretty sure we've had it for about an hour. If you think of when he broke his leg on the bridge in Dolina and finally got the splint on. Did a bit of fishing, wandered through Dolina, up to the summer camp, Pioneer, whatever it's called. And now, 38 minutes in, but we've had a little bit of a setback, haven't we? We've had it knocked off him by the zombie with the crowbar, the aim of dreams. Madison Bumgartner with the fucking crowbar, excuse my French. Launching him. Catching me right in the Shirley. Down he went. Yeah, they're dry, so we could use one rag. As long as we got two to make some quick improvised gloves on the fly. No. Don't use that. Don't use your gloves. You need them for dipping. Don't shave. Roy, are you going mad? Are you mad? Oh my God, bro. I've been through enough pain. I don't need to get DayZ'd over a bush. Come on, man. Come on, man. Could get bark to save a rag, but... What's this? No. You're joking. Oh. Unbelievable. Who needs a gun in the apocalypse, eh? Who needs a gun? We actually don't even need that. These are massive. Massive find. Huge. Huge. We need another stick as well, no? Do it. Pristine padded gloves. Oh my god. If only we didn't have the broken leg. A lot of ifs and buts and maybes, yes, but at least we can look forward to a little nice meal here. Where did that other where did that other rag go? I don't want firewood, bro. Come on, man. No, I should have made the fireplace with the firewood. I should have assumed I'd be DayZ'd any second. Long stick. Back to red sleep. Flashing. Our little base camp. Use the screwdriver for menial little tasks like sharpening the stick. Look at those gloves. You ever seen a better sight? Come on. First time. Save these matches. It's not. Thinking it should come off the stick 70 degrees now, shouldn't it? Oh my god. It won't if we go through all 10 of these matches. What a waste of time this would have been. Bruh. We're like level 400 survival. Come on. Yeah, damn. Alright, level 22. Close. It's got to be a boost, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Lighting the fire. Increased by 20%. We don't want to extinguish. No, 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 no. Drag it to the thing. Drag the fireplace to the thing. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. Oh, there you go. Pass over. Pass out. In the fire. That would have been great if we'd face planted into the fire and died. At least the sleep won't be flashing anymore. Roy having a tactical nap before lunch. I like that. Pro move there, Roy. Again. Digging that out of the playbook from Operation Desert Storm, I see. Well done, Roy. Yeah. Fire's burning though, Roy. Fuel. Valuable fuel. I noticed how the cardio bar under the stamina is not going up, even though we're in a coma. Couldn't be more rested, really, in a coma. Alright. What are we doing wrong now? What are we doing wrong? Give us a clue. Give us a clue. Shout out to anybody in chat who could tell me why this is taking so long to give me the roasting prompt before I lose my mind. Just in case we keep passing out, let's put another log on the fire. Shove another shrimp on the barbie. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Let's get lunch going, Roy. Surely you can't pass out when you sat down. Let's keep an eye on the cardio bar. Oh, the mouse is in a world of its own. Restart in 90. Should be able to get through both episodes before the restart. With a little break in between for your boy. If you had the, if you were on the bet, will Roy get to episode 10? Might want to get on the phone to your bookie. Start start discussing what denominations you want to get paid out in. Because what is this, episode 8? So unless something happens in the next 10 minutes or so, we should get into episode 9. That could be a doozy. Operation Orlevets. There you go. Title done already. Don't know what this one's going to be called. The Walking Pleb? Possibly. Haven't decided yet. Got the buff already. Beautiful. Full health, full blood, thriving. Tired, thirsty, hungry, emotional, in pain, busted leg. Still. Cooking on like the world's oldest George Foreman. Neanderthals cooked quicker than this. Come on, Roy. I think it's worth it though. I'm very, very worried about why our cardio isn't going up at all. I'm staring at it now. Got my face closer to the monitor. That's not moving. Maybe when you red sleep or worse, your cardio will also not recover. Now that will also be a major problem soon. They're mounting up. Problems are mounting up. I'm starting to see pain medication. Not sepsis. I don't think we've had any danger of dying of sepsis yet in this save, or a deep wound or whatever. Not even starvation, really. We had a little bit of a worry back there in Dolina, but then even with a broken leg, we found 2 more bones. It seems like syringes and having pain medication is critical if you're going to get these broken legs from the zombies. Especially if you're an idiot and you decide to go into town by a PD with an improvised torch glowing like a beacon. A beacon of brains. Over here, Zeds. You want some juicy brains? Over here. That probably wasn't Roy's finest hour. But he's learning on the job. Put this piece to one side to cool a bit further. I like the fact that they've changed the fishing mechanic, I believe, in 1.26, so that you do not have to hold left mouse button if you're on PC. Cook, it's just one click. That's well overdue. Well overdue. Because I could, in theory now, then click and you could go for an IRL lavatory break. And the speed it cooks on DZM, your choice, number 1 or number 2. Relax, enjoy yourself, take your time. Go and run a few errands. Go and do a weekly shop in your local Iceland. Come back, fish. Oh, still not done. Great. It's going to be nice to get these down us, though. And probably hit White Apple again, I would say. Yeah, surely. Survivor is transmitting. I haven't got time for that. You're on your own, kid. You're on your own. We've got our own problems over here. Unless you're a surgeon. An osteopath, is it? Then maybe we'll meet up. I'll hobble up to Tizzy. Be there in 10. Sort me out. I really don't want to pass out while we're halfway through cooking the fillet as well. Come on. Coming up to the 50-minute mark of the episode. Definitely broke our leg about 20 minutes into the other one, I want to say. Half an hour. So must have reset when that clown knocked it off us. Must have. quarters done. Loving life, Roy. Is that even moving? Yeah, it is. Good God almighty. Actually, a bit paranoid about the cardio now. I think it's going down while we're sat here doing nothing. Holding a stick in front of us and the cardio bar is going down. Got to be the red flashing sleep. We've got to get to Orlevets in the next part. Oh shit, here we go. That'll stop us red flashing again. It doesn't reset the cooking thing as well, which is so lucky. I would have been going nuts. I don't think I would have cooked that second bit of fish, to be honest. I would have kept it in the bag, but it'll remember how far you were through the cook. I'm 90% sure of that. We'll see in a sec. Picks up from where you left off. If you accidentally let go of the left button or whatever. All right. Wakey, wakey, Roy. Rise and shine. It's a beautiful day just outside of Orlevets. It's a brisk 5 degrees Celsius. Northeasterly winds. Where were we? Bosh. We're done. Oh, we picked up the wrong bit of fish. No, we haven't. Oh my God, bro. The wheel's bugged out now. Uh-oh. That's not good. That should have remembered we were around 45 to 50% done. 50%. We were about 3/4 of the way around the wheel, weren't we? Now, we're stuck on a permanent full wheel. There we go. It's just bugged out a bit, that's fine. I can live with that. Nice little meal there. Does nothing for the hydration. It's good. We're not far from the well though. Got a bottle now. Have a big glug. Bins are the priority though. Bin dipping. Is it 70? Oh yeah, it tells you on this when it's too hot. Lovely, lovely. Let's take our fish up into this little cabin. Beautiful vision. Kaleidoscope vision. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop the glow stick because we can make a torch. It just feels nicer having a chambered gun. You never know. We could be creeping around Orlevets / Berezino. And I'm going to say, thank you for watching. Sorry about the blurred vision. I hope you're enjoying the pain as much as I am. Can't say Roy is. Make sure to tickle that like button for me. Drop a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.